Je suis Paris. Nous sommes global citizens. I'm Paris. We are global citizens, students and teachers of LTP. I'm Nika from Suis, and I'm here with a very special announcement. Because of recent tragedies across the world, most recently in Paris, France, the global community is facing amazing threats. People from all over the world are being hurt because of hatred and ignorance. But while the shocking attacks hurt thousands, the response from global citizens has been equally strong. People who want a better world have come together to help each other and show support for those who need it. I'm encouraged to say that LTP will join our global friends in a declaration of unity and togetherness. LTP will hold a special Je suis Paris Day in an effort to support those affected by the tragedies. The goal will be to educate ourselves about the difficult situations and suffering around the world, while celebrating some of the values that make our world a better place. Je suis Paris Day will be a French-themed day, where students can show support by enjoying some of the things that make France great. French food, music, and language will be available throughout the day as a way to encourage students and teachers to learn more about global community. We will also join the West Island School to raise money for the local refugees here in Hong Kong. In fact, if students donate $10 to the Refugees Christmas Fund, they will be allowed to wear casual clothes in the color of the French flag, blue, red, and white. It is a chance to do something for our global friends right here in Hong Kong, while also, being French for a day. Be sure to look for the circular with additional details and make sure you get your parents' signature so that you can join us next Wednesday. Remember, Je suis Paris. Nous sommes global citizens. Prière pour Paris. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir.
Nobody told you that you face the truth alone, but you got the power to begin. Let yourself wander, let your spirit find the way, and reach for the power from within. Hold on to the vision in your eyes. Keep the fire burning bright. Got to make them realize. Only with this power can you rise. Hold on to that vision in your eyes.
Welcome to episode 5 of LTV, Live the Vision. I'm Amy from 4M.
And I'm Dino from 4R.
This week we have a very packed schedule, so pay close attention.
And here are the top stories for this week. From the 2nd of November to the 5th of November, LTPSS organized the annual book week. And prior to that, we also hosted the storytelling conference.
The buddy scheme is an activity for Form 1 students to help them feel more comfortable at school and to create the bond with their big brothers and sisters. The first meeting was on the 4th of November.
A few weeks ago, the school held a Mock DSE Release for our Form 6 students.
Hi, I'm Jacko from the school's campus TV team, and today we got our librarian, Miss Man, to do an interview.
Hello, Jacko.
Hello.
Hi.
Good afternoon, Miss Man.
Yeah.
And I'll ask you a question about what is the differences between this year's storytelling conference compared to last year?
The biggest difference is last year we had an American storyteller, Fran Stallings, who was a scientist who told us a lot about ecological stories and what have you. This year we have a British storyteller, Michael Harvey, who's looking more at the traditional stories and how they help us. Michael, would you like to come and join us?
Okay.
This is Jacko.
Hi Jacko, how are you?
Hi, Michael, nice to meet you.
Hi.
And I know that you do storytelling conference for many years.
Yeah.
And what do you think about the past few years between these 21 centuries?
Well, moving into the 21st century is very interesting. I mean, the stories I tell are mainly traditional stories. And nowadays you might think, well, you know, we all have Facebook, we all have computers, what's the point? And I believe that there is a big difference between the two things, and there's also some contact. I think it's very good for us to remember that actually round the fire, in each other's homes or in storytelling centres is a great place for us to share stories. Traditional stories from all over the world, stories of our own experience or whatever. And sometimes they get transferred to the internet, and sometimes they're on forums and whatever online, and sometimes they stay orally in the groups that tell and listen to them.
Oh, and how do you feel about today's events? Like, how do people do well, or do you think they're interested on storytelling?
The groups today have been fantastic. People have listened really, really hard, and they've put into practice everything that they've been taught, and there was a real buzz in the room when people were working together. Lots of laughter, lots of enjoyment. I think it's one of the things that we do that makes us human.
And do you have any words for our students and teachers, like for what do you do about storytelling? Maybe it can be a future job, or...
It could indeed be a future job. It is my job after all. Storytelling is something that we all do, and it's something that we can get into all parts of our lives. Anyone who plays sport tells story about their sport. Anyone who's interested in music tells story about the music they like. Anyone who plays or practices a musical instrument or anything else tells stories about their teachers, about their friends, and about their successes and failures and so on. It's a very, very important way to talk about all sorts of different parts of our lives.
Oh, so thank you, Michael, for having the interview with us. I hope the whole school can realize that storytelling comforts can be very important to our lives. So thank you very much.
Look at that snowman, it looks so authentic. Look at that nose. Instead of a carrot, it's made out of a painted water ball.
Do you want to have an environmental Christmas?
Yeah, sure, but how?
We would like to collect the following items from students and staff. Plastic bottles, especially those that are green in color, 250 to 375 milliliters beverage boxes, used exercise books, or A4 size paper, old clothes.
Oh, okay. So what kind of Christmas accessories can we make from these recyclable products?
We can make memo pads, bracelets, Christmas props, and frames. And by the way, here's some more frames.
Great! So how will you collect our recycled materials?
There are designated recycle bins near the school tuck shop. Simply drop your plastic bottles, beverage boxes, used exercise books, paper, and old clothes into the respective recycle bins. Please don't forget to wash the plastic bottles before putting them into the recycle bins.
Wonderful!
If you have any problems or questions, please approach Mr. Kevin Loy or Ms. Jovita Wong on the first floor New Wing staff room for more details.
Okay, so I would like to ask you about what do you think about this event? Like whether it's meaningful to you, like does it help you in your further graduate?
Yes, it's just quite helpful because it's similar to the date we having
Your public examination?
yes,
Alright.
the release the result.
Alright, so are you feeling nervous now?
A bit nervous because before that I'm not sure the path and also how many ways that I can choose.
So that means that there's so much variables that you're able to go towards your further studies, like in uni. Like, do you have any particular favorable paths to different students?
Yes, in the results release, yes, the grade is not
That's satisfying.
yes. Therefore, I need to find another way to study or work. I need to think about that.
Alright, so what do you think about this event? Is it helpful for your future?
Yes, the setting is quite realistic to the real releasing the result, and I also think that it can let me know that how many booths are there to let me choose my future path.
Okay, so what do you think about your results in this event? What do you think about this event? Your results?
My result is not bad, but I think I can do better in my real DSE results release.
So do you think the school's mock is truly helpful for you for the actual DSE examination?
Yes, at least help me to think what I want to do in my future, and I can choose whether maybe I can seek a job or study in associated degree.
Alright, that's good for you. So we LTV and the entire school is going to wish you the best luck and hoping you to have a fruitful life in the future.
Today is the annual speech day for our wonderful Form 6 graduates of 2014 to 2015. Congratulations!
And please remember that due to speech day preparation, today's lessons timetable will be operating under a half-day schedule.
And that's all we have for today's LTV.
See you all soon, and congratulations again to our Form 6 graduates.
Until next time.